Nigeria Efcc. Hey, you guys are funny. Now, you guys think you finally made a statement now. You finally make a press release. No, now, what we don't get is the news you claim to have released now. Is this not the same news we've already seen on BBC Pidgin? That you guys openly debunked that it was fake, making those mainstream media that have posted it look like they are spreading fake news. This is the reason I always tell Nigerians. I say not everything the authority says is fake news that is actually fake news. You guys can say something in the morning and in the evening you deny that you didn't say, whereas you actually said so. The news you've just said now about VDM is everything we've already seen on BBC Pidgin. So what's the meaning of this? Well, in any case, we are glad you guys have spoken, at least that you posted this one on your website, meaning you're not going to deny it later or tomorrow. That you said so many things about VDM, which we will still have to wait for him to arrive, because when the moment he gets home, we will hear from him. But before we hear from him, there are certain areas I, Odalo, in my person, want to address. That you sent VDM series of invitations and he failed to show up is very, very difficult for any sane Nigeria, for anyone that truly knows VDM to believe. If you send VDM invitation, the whole world will see the letter. He will talk about it and it will be shown to us, and he will not run away. He will not run away. So with that, if you guys truly do that, or it was just part of the lies, because you see this agency, all this Nigerian law enforcement agency, when they really want to come after you, for reasons best known to them, they cook up stories. And because they are the authorities, they believe everybody will believe them. We are no longer in those era. When the authority lies, and even when federal government of Nigeria is lying, we know they are lying. And we will tell our neighbors, hey, not mind, they're not lying, they will. We are in that era now. So, let us meet VDM have refused arrest. It now happened to be the day he went to complain about his mother's missing money in GTB, that you now choose to adopt him the way you do. Well, that's your style. We are in a society where there is no law. So you can continue with that. But we hope, as you have said, you're going to grant him bail. He has been granted bail pending when he meets to the conditions. We are waiting to see him. Meanwhile, you also said something that I really will address. I really want to address this. And that's this news. You said Nigeria should allow you guys to do your job. If only Efcc, DSS, the Nigerian police force, all of this law enforcement agency were indeed doing their job. Is the Efcc doing their job? Are Nigerians preventing the Efcc from doing your job? Look at the manner, the mode at which you adopted VDM. Would you dare this to the Yaya Bello of this world? See, when you guys were going after Yaya Bello, it was more like a romance. It was more like a movie, a comedy drama. That is how you do. You went after him until he finally surrendered himself. Not that you arrested him. Somebody that was in the country. In fact, he was even always in Abuja with you. You did not adopt him. You did not blindfold him. This is somebody who is being charged. Who every allegation and every indication in fact, let me still say it's an allegation. Over 100. Okay. 80. Okay, something in the tune of 80 to 100 billion. A man in possession of that public fund. And you are speaking names on the... See, EFCC, let's be very honest. The VDM have said so many things about you guys. He has had an attack on you, which we know. And it was up to you to say, okay, let's go to court, and he should tender his evidence to prove it, because he said he had evidence. That's why you adopted him, hoping you can get those evidence. And I hope you found it. Because if you take him to court, he will still tender those evidence. If VDM say EFCC, he didn't even say EFCC. He said some of your staffs. And you want to tell me that some of your staffs are not correct, are not corrupt? Is it not from this same EFCC we had the other time where items were missing within the EFCC? Is it VDM or myself or somebody else from outside that went into EFCC territory to steal those things? So it's obvious that you have corrupt officers, just like we have in every other agencies of government. So what has he said that was wrong? Now you adopted him, like you treated him like a common criminal without any proper... Okay, you said there are petitions, but the identity of the petitioners will not be revealed. EFCC, you guys will just stop lying. You kept this man for no reason for 4 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday now. Oh, it's even Tuesday. It's even Tuesday now. 5 days and more, because we don't even know when he will finally get home. How many hours did Yahaya Bello spend with EFCC when he finally showed up? How many hours? And when we heard that you arrested Okowa, how many hours did he spend there? All these, I don't see EFCC. Nigerians are not stopping you guys from doing your job, but you guys are obviously not doing your job. You go after the less privileged in the society. If VDM was the son of a senator, if he was the son of a minister, if he was the son of a royal highness in this country, would you do that? Would you do to him what you just did? Nigerians should let you do your job. Rather, Nigerians are begging you, do your job. Not what you've just done now. What you've did to VDM now is not your job. That is the job of kidnappers, criminals. Yahaya Bello is still working free. Okowa have now joined APC. The sins are forgiven. VDM Bojuna for the flex mozo. Isn't that a shame to an agency as big as EFCC? An agency that was supposed to be that reputable. But look at the way you guys are just doing things. The world is watching you. Even when Nigerians don't have the word, the voice, even when they don't have the action to initiate against you, but the world, they are watching. One day, Moking go market, you not go return. I rest my case for now.